The story of tea.
Did you know that tea is one of the most popular drinks today? There are many kinds of tastes and colors. The drinking of tea plays different roles in cultures around the world. In some countries, it has become an important social activity, while in others, it has become a tradition. Let's go and explore the world of tea. The beginnings. The legend of tea began about 4,700 years ago in China. Emperor Shen Nong was traveling to a distant area of China. While he was waiting for his water to boil, a leaf from a wild tea bush fell into it. The leaf turned the water brown, but the emperor still drank it. It tasted good, and the idea of drinking tea began. Tea on the move. China was the first major producer of tea. In the 8th century, monks took seeds of the tea plant to Japan. There, the growing and drinking of tea became popular. In the 16th century, traders and missionaries who had traveled to Asia took tea back to Europe. Holland was the first European country to develop a taste for tea. Next, people in France and Germany began to drink it. However, in the 17th century, tea became very popular when it reached England. At first, tea was a drink for the rich, but as it became cheaper, it was enjoyed by all. A tradition of tea. Traditions also developed with the drinking of tea. In England, a lady of nobility started the tradition of afternoon tea. In those days, dinner was eaten late. The drinking of tea with some food stopped her from feeling hungry. Soon, she started inviting other ladies to join her in the afternoon. Meeting with friends has become an important part of afternoon tea. Growing tea. As tea became popular around the world, more countries began to grow it. Major tea-producing areas are China, India, and Sri Lanka. The most common varieties of tea are black, green, and oolong. They all come from the same tea plant, but are processed differently. How is tea drunk? Tea is usually drunk hot. Black tea can be served plain, but sometimes milk, sugar, or lemon are added to it. In some countries, such as India, spices are used to make masala tea. In Egypt, sugar and mint leaves are used to make traditional tea. People in Russia like their tea sweet and use jam or honey. Green tea and oolong tea are traditionally drunk without adding anything. They can also be drunk cold. How do people in your country drink tea? Iced tea has become a popular drink in many countries, especially during the hot summer months. It is said that iced tea was developed by accident. At the 1904 World's Fair in St. Louis, USA, a trader was preparing hot tea samples. There was little interest in his tea because the weather was so hot. Without thinking, he put ice into his hot tea, and so the idea of iced tea was born. The future of tea. With each new generation of tea drinkers, and as more people travel the world, new combinations of tea drinks are being made. Herbal teas have also become popular. Sometimes they are mixed with fruit and spices. Research today has also shown that some types of tea, like green tea, are very good for you.